Okay, let's sync up that audio. That should do it. This movie was a freaking mess. I went into this freaking movie with like no expectations. In fact, I didn't even look up what the storyline or anything, who it was produced by or anything like that before going into the movie. I simply said, hey, I got free tickets, let's go see this movie. Also, thank you Tokyo Otaku Mode for giving me the free tickets, even though the movie that I went to freaking sucked. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, it's pretty much a coming of age anime story, and the two main characters are the only people that are sort of developed in this film, and even then they're not even developed. I'd say the two main characters about a 2 feet deep kiddie pool area of a pool, you know, and then every other character is about as deep as a glass of water. And then there's the writing, which is also really bad. Like well, this scene happens many a times throughout the movie, but there's these two characters, a boy and another boy, and there's this one girl that they both freaking like or something like that. So one of the main characters would go, "Do you like her?" and the other boy would go, "Ew, gross, I don't like her." And then the other character would go, "Well, then I'm gonna ask her out and confess my love." What? Nani? So yeah, that was the writing. And apparently this was like viewed as super freaking funny to everyone else in my theater, because they were having a really good time. They laughed at every single joke, and I'm kidding you not, these jokes are they're not done well. One of the jokes, here, let me demonstrate. Pretend there's liquid in this. A character picks up this thing, goes, glug, 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 and then, ew, gross, it's sour or something like that. Or no, what did he say? I don't know. I couldn't have freaking cared enough to remember what he said. The fact is, he spit out his drink in disgust because it was just such a bad drink or whatever. So yeah, pretty much the movie plays out. They get to this pool, and the main chick asks one of them, you know, I don't even want to go into this much detail, dude. This movie doesn't deserve me going into this much detail. As far as animation and production goes, I'd say it's about like 75% bad and 25% good, which is really disappointing because the studio that actually animated for this movie is Shaft, who did the Monogatari series, which is one of my personal favorite anime series. And I didn't even know that when I went into the theater. I pretty much got in there, and like the 25% of good scenes, I was like, this kind of reminds me of the Monogatari series, the way things are like framed and the animation and like the style. In fact, the main character, I was like, she looks like Senju Kihara from from Monogatari. And then I got back, I'm like, alright, I gotta figure out more about this movie. So I looked it up. Same studio, same production team, studio, whatever. What else did I want to say about this crappy film? Oh, there was a musical number in the middle of it for no real reason. I guess it was supposed to be magical, like they had just barely hopped on this train, they're running away from her parents. It's, I guess, an intense moment, and then she's like, or no, the boy that she ran away with is like, hey, how you gonna get freaking money when you're in Tokyo? You gonna be a whore, or you gonna be an idol? Okay, he didn't say, are you gonna be a whore? He's like, are you gonna be an idol? She stands up, she says, do you think I have potential? And then apparently it goes into like this dream sequence thing where she has like a princess dress and everything now. And like, this was a serious part of the movie, but I could not help but laughing, dude. It was some of the dumbest freaking crap I've ever seen. I was the only person in that theater laughing at that scene, but man, am I proud. And I'd say that was probably the only joke that I actually laughed at throughout the entire film. But everyone else in my theater was going crazy. They were just having a ball of a time. Sorry, there's fireworks going on in the background because it's 4th of July. Yep. Y'all done yet? America. So yeah, anyways, I stuck it out. I got to the ending, and the ending was just the two main characters kiss. I guess that was a big deal. And like the film was like trying to pull off this like semi-magical film, similar to like how Your Name did this like cool magical like body switching thing. It tried to do that, except like he could go back in time to like try and fix his mistakes, but then it wasn't really that interesting because he only used it like maybe 4 times in the whole movie. I was gonna say it's a coming of age story, so what can you do? But there's a freaking TV show. I can't say TV show. Yeah, I can see it is a TV show. Yeah, there's a TV show called Anohana, the Flower That Fell That Day. That freaking show made me cry, dude. But this show, I couldn't give a crap about the characters. But Anohana, if you haven't seen it, give it a look. It's really freaking emotional. It's probably one of the best coming-of-age stories, in my opinion. Alright, I can't say the best, but it's one of my favorite coming-of-age anime stories, so there you go. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I think I did, but yeah, the film was just riddled with really bad CGI, like everywhere. Like there was this CGI staircase that didn't need to be there. It just like popped out for no reason. And it's weird because like normally when anime films use CGI, they try to mask it as well as they can so you don't notice it. Nah, this film was like, F that, let's put the freaking CGI windmill as the main cornerstone of this shot because we want to show that we freaking made a CGI windmill. So that, yeah, anyways, what I'm trying to say is this movie sucked. Don't go see it, don't waste your money. I've seen ads that are like, y'all better get those fireworks tickets. No, F that. This movie sucked. So to wrap things up with a nice, pretty little bow, I'd give this movie about a, I want to say about a 6 out of 10. Really crappy Walmart fireworks. Because there are certain moments of the movie that are quite good visually, but everything else in the movie is just garbage. I guess what I'm trying to say here is if you want to see some visually pleasing stuff, just look at the promotional material for the film. Because all of the promotional material was pretty much the nicest shots in the movie, so that's all you need to see besides maybe the ending scene where they kiss, but really that wasn't even that nice of a shot. So yeah, anyways, that's what it gets. 6 out of 10 crappy Walmart fireworks. So yeah.